Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shiyuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpadi Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaka Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigrahaga Anadi Radhi Govindaga Sarva Karana Karanam Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the king of confidential knowledge, the king of secrets, Raja Guhyam. Why Krishna is teaching us, saying that this is the secret knowledge? Because only 1 in 1,000 can understand. So only a devotee can understand. A devotee of Krishna only can get this knowledge. So even though this Bhagavad Gita is available in the form of book and other formats everywhere, but still only a person who is a devotee can understand. Only who has a faith. That's what we are studying in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. A faithful person only get this knowledge. Shraddhavan labate jnana. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are having faith. That's why we are getting this knowledge. We are understanding this entire Bhagavad Gita just because we have that only one qualification, that we have faith on Krishna. That means we are also going to get supreme peace of mind. So that is also going to happen with this knowledge. Because Bhagavad Gita brings happiness in our life. Because it makes our life very, very meaningful. Every day we are doing a lot of activities. And if we sit back now, if we sit and think back what we have done all these years in our life. If we have not done anything based on Krishna's instruction, all such activities are total waste. We may think that we have achieved a lot of things. We got some good degrees and good jobs, promotions, and a lot of other things, assets, house, this, that, all such things we can think. But once we realize, once we understand, based on this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, that everything belongs to Krishna, then we can make even our past life also very useful. Even whatever activities we have done until now, even thinking that we are very much attached to the results of the activities, that's all fine. But even now, if we are ready to accept, understand this Bhagavad Gita and accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and if we are ready to accept that everything belongs to Krishna, if we are ready to give up all varieties of desires for sense gratification, and all claims for proprietorship, nirmamo. Then, even though when we did all these activities with attachment, But we can nullify all such attachments, all such effects, all such results. Because we know that when we are attached to the results are binding us. So that's what we understand from Bhagavad Gita very well, that when we are attached to the results are binding us. So, but now if we are able to, even after doing so many such activities with attachment to the results, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we are able to now think that everything belongs to Krishna, if we are able to now think that we did not do anything, all such activities were done by the three modes of material nature, so that means we are freed from all the reactions of our previous actions. So that's why this Bhagavad Gita is the Jnanagni, so it can burn all the reactions into ashes. Because with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are able to readily give up all such attachments. We don't claim anything. Now we think that everything what we have on our name, it belongs to Krishna. We should simply think that we are just representatives. That's what we are representing Krishna only. When we register something on our name, we should know very well that it belongs to Krishna. Everything is owned by Krishna. And Krishna is the enjoyer. Krishna is the Ahamgi Sarva Yajnana Bhoktacha Prabhurevacha. I am the enjoyer of all yajnas. I am the master of all yajnas. Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam. So I am the enjoyer of all the yajnas. That's what Krishna is teaching. So that way, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are able to free ourselves from all our past reactions also. For this, we don't have to do anything else. So that's what is the effect of this Bhagavad Gita. It frees up. So that's why Krishna is saying that Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Moksha Ishyami means if we have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we are able to surrender everything to Krishna, so then Krishna will be able to erase all our sinful actions, the effects of all our sinful actions. So in that case, we don't have to worry. We don't have to think that, oh, I have committed sins in the past. I have done this, I have done that. No need to think about that at all. So at once, everything will be completely erased. So that's why Krishna is saying that if everything is done as yajna, then chapita kalmasha. So kalmasha means all our sins we will be freed. Lavante Brahma Nirvanam Rishayaga Kshina Kalmasha. So Kshina Kalmashana means all our sins, everything will be completely erased. So only thing what we need to do is that we have to just surrender unto this Bhagavad Gita. Just accept this Bhagavad Gita as the knowledge, the king of knowledge, that what we need to know completely, and simply follow each and every instruction what Krishna is teaching in this Bhagavad Gita fully. So if we just do that, that is enough. Then we are completely free. If we just follow Krishna's instruction, and every day we are studying Bhagavad Gita by Krishna's mercy. We are so much fortunate. Krishna is so much merciful upon us that we are understanding now, because most of these slokas I am repeating every day, we are studying, and Krishna himself in different chapters and different slokas, he is trying to convey the same meaning only, nothing different. So we have to give up all attachments to the results. That's it. So we know that we need to act. We cannot stop acting. So that we know for sure. But we know that we can give up the attachment to the results. Now we know that we can even give up the attachment to the results for which in the past we were attached when we actually executed, when we actually did all those actions. At that time, maybe we were attached. But even at this point of time, we can actually get ourselves freed from all the reactions by renouncing those results. So that's why karya karana kartrutve hetu prakriti ruchyate. We need to understand that each and every activity, so the reason for creating that activity is the prakriti. We are not creating any activity, na kartrutvam. So then who is the kartrutvam? Prakriti is the kartrutvam. So na kartrutvam means we are not the kartrutvam. We are not creating. We are not creating any activity. We are not the reason for creating any activity. So Prakriti is the reason. Karya Karana Kartrutva means, so creating the cause for an action. So that's what Karya Karana Kartrutva means, creating the reason for an action. So that is the Prakriti. Simply we are attached to the results, we are suffering. That's it. Purushaka Sukha Dukkhanam Bhoktrutve Hetu Uchyate. The reason we are suffering Sukha Dukkha, happiness and distress, because we are trying to enjoy those results. We are trying to claim those results. We are attached to those results and we think that we did it. That is the biggest mistake. It's the biggest crime actually. So, if you think that we did it, I want it, no. So that is a crime we are committing every day in each and every activity. We have to understand very well from Bhagavad Gita that we did not do anything. We can't even do anything. We are not doing. Only the three modes of material nature are doing everything. So, that also in the 18th chapter we understand that totally there are 5 factors for the success of each and every action. So we should not be thinking that I am the doer. Tatraivam sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tuyaga pasyat akritta buddhidvan nasapasyati durmati. So anyone who thinks that he is the only doer, then he is not intelligent at all, durmati. So he is not seeing things as they are. So, pasyat akrita buddhitvan. So, we have to see, we have to understand, for any action to succeed, totally there are 5 factors. Adhisthanam, tatha karta, karanam cha, pratak vidam, vividas cha, pratak cheshta, devam chaivatra panchamam. So, the place where the activity is happening and the performer and then various instruments used to perform those activities and various endeavors and then Devam, God, Krishna. So all these 5 factors, they have to come together for any action to succeed. We already understood that. Whatever action it is, whether we do it, those actions with our karmendriyas or with our speech or with our mind. So, sariravan manobhi, yat karma prarabhate naraga, nyayam va viparitam va, whether it's a nyayam, whether it is the right one to do or the wrong one, what we are doing. So anything, nyayam va viparitam va, panchayate tasya hetavaga. Even some bad things are happening, we see that. So all such things, also these 5 factors have to come together for such actions to succeed, for such actions to happen. So we are not the doer. We need to understand that very well. Only we think that we are the doer, and then for the past actions, if we just sit and lament, why I did this, why I did that, so that means we are not doing correctly. So we did not do anything, we will not do anything, we can't do anything, we can do only one thing, that is we can remember Krishna. With our mind, if we can focus our mind on Krishna, that one thing, if we can do it, so then we will not be forced to act by the 3 modes of material nature. That's why Krishna is teaching us that tasmat asaktaga satatam, tasmat asaktaga satatam karyam karma samacharan. So therefore, perform all the activities without any attachment. Asaktohi acharan karma paramapnoti purushakam. So if we are asaktohi acharan, if we are not attached, so then we will be able to achieve the supreme person, paramapnoti. So we will be able to reach the supreme destination. So the key point is that we should give up all attachments. That's why Krishna is teaching us. Krishna is comparing this material world to an inverted banyan tree. Urdhvamulam ataka sakam asvatam prahu avyayam. So, chandamsi asya parnani yastam veda savedavid. Urdhvamulam ataka sakam asvatam prahu avyayam. Chandamsi asya parnani yastam veda savedavid. So, there is an inverted banyan tree. Urdhvamulam. So the moolam is urdhva moolam athaga sakam. So urdhva moolam means the moolam means the root, the main root. The main root is going up, whereas the branches are coming down. So that's why the inverted banyan tree, saka. Saka means the branches, whereas moola is the root, the main root, the trunk of the banyan tree. So that is going upwards. Urdhva moolam athaga sakam asvatam pragur avyayam. So that is asvatam, a banyan tree. So that's what Krishna, anyone who knows about this tree, they are the knower of the Vedas. Yastam Veda Savedavid. Athastodvam prasriddhaga tasya sakaga guna pravriddha. Krishna is saying that the sakaga, the branches are going Atasorvam, so it's going downwards and upwards, everywhere the branches are going. Atascha Mulani, Anusantani, Karmanu Bandini, Manushya Loki. So the Atascha Mulani, the Mulani means the root is also going downwards. We know that in the banyan tree, that has got a main root. So that is at the center, the trunk. So that, and then also they have subroots. So that's all going, that's also Mula. So in this inverted banyan tree, only the main root, the trunk is going upwards. All other branches, all other roots, it's all going downwards only. That's why Atascha Mulani, Anusandatani, Karmanubandini Manushya. So those roots which are going downwards to the earth, so that is binding us to this earth. That's what Karmanubandini Manushya. It's binding us to this earth. So this is very clearly Krishna is explaining that it's an inverted banyan tree. So now what we need to do? Narupamasye tato palabhyate nato na chadigi na cha sampratista asvatamenam suviruda moolam asanga sastrena dridena chitva tatpadam tatparimargitavyam yasmin gato nivartanti bhuyaga Tvameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatha pravrittihi prashuddha purani. So that tree, it has no form. So it's an imagination, imaginary tree. Krishna is giving a very nice analogy, very nice like example for us to understand that there is a banyan tree, which is inverted banyan tree, where the trunk is going upwards, all other roots are going downwards. Those other roots which are going downwards, they are binding us to this material world. So now Krishna is saying that Atas Narupamasyega Tatopalabhyate Nanto na chadigi na cha sampratista. So nobody can find it out where it is ending, where it is beginning, and where its foundation is. That's why Nanto na chadigi na cha sampratista aswattamenam suviruda moolam. So that aswattam, that banyan tree is very, very strongly rooted. Suviruda moolam asanga sastrena dridena chitva. So all these roots which are going downwards, which are binding us to this material world, we need to cut all those roots with the weapon of detachment. Asanga sastrena dridena chitva. Then we should seek the place. Having gone, we will never come back. That's why tatat padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatha nanivattanti bhuyaga. So that means then we need to go upward. So if we cut down all the roots which are binding to this material world, so then we are completely disconnected from this material world. So if we give up all attachments to everything in this material world, then we have no connection to this material world. So that means we are completely remembering only Krishna. So then we need to go to Krishna. That's why tatat padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gatha nanivattanti bhuyaga tvameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatha pravrittigi prashuddha prani. So therefore you surrender unto that original supreme personality of God by whom this entire world is pervaded from time immemorial. Yatha pravrittigi prashuddha purani. So that's what Krishna is doing. So if we do that, then we are going to go to Krishna's abode. That's what Nirmana Moga Jita Sankatosa Adhyatma Nitya Vinivriddha Kamaha Dvanvai Vimuktaha Sukha Dukkha Samjai Gacchantyamudaha Padamavyayam Tat. So that's what is going to happen. So we will Gachanti Amudaga. Amudaga, a person who is not a fool, will reach the supreme permanent destination, that is Krishna as well. Yasmin Gata Nanivattanti Bhuyaga. So if we go there, we are not going to come back here. And that abode of Krishna is never illumined by sun or moon or fire. So having gone, we will not come back here at all. Natat basayate suryo nasasanko na pavaka yat gatva na nivartante taddama paramam mamam. So if you go there, we are not going to come back here. So that is Krishna's abode. So by Krishna's mercy, now today we are going to successfully finish the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We already finished in this 4th chapter 41 verses, which has got basically 42 verses, the 4th chapter. So what we studied by Krishna's causeless mercy. So In this sloka number 40, Ajnascha ashraddhadanascha samsayatma vinashyati nayam lokosti na paro na sukham samsayatmanaga. So we understood in the previous sloka and the sloka number 39 that if we have faith on this Bhagavad Gita, then we are going to get this knowledge. Shraddhava labhate jnanam tatparaga samvitendriga jnanam labdva param shantim achirena adhigacchati. But if a person who has no faith, no knowledge, that means he is a doubtful person. For such a doubtful person, there is no happiness in this world or in any other world. Nayam lokosti naparo nasukam samsayatmanaga. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So, but ignorant and faithless persons who doubt the revealed scriptures do not attain God consciousness. They fall down for doubting. For the doubting soul, there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. Then in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday, Krishna is teaching us that Yoga Sanyasta Karmanam Jnana Sanchinna Samshayam Atmavantam Na Karmani Nibadnanti Dhananjaya. So, when we are able to perform all activities without any attachment, that's what Yoga Sanyasta Karmanam. And when we are able to destroy all our doubts with the weapon of knowledge, Jnana Sanchinna Samsayam, then when we are situated in the self, Atmavantam, then Na Karmani Nibadnanti Dhananjaya, no activity is going to bind us. That is the secret. That is the topmost secret. So, if we are attached to Krishna, if you have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, if you have no doubts that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then if we dedicate our life unto Krishna, so then none of our activities are going to bind us to this material world. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So, one who acts in devotional service, renouncing the fruits of his actions, and whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge, is situated factually in the self. Thus, he is not bound by the reactions of work, O conqueror of riches. So now, in the next sloka, the last sloka of the 4th chapter, Krishna is teaching us that Tasmad Ajnana Sambhutam Kritastam Jnana Shinatmanaga Chitvainam Samshayam Yogam Atisto Uttista Bharata. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen because of ignorance, because of not having the knowledge, Ajnana Sambhutam Samshayam Kritastam. So, which is situated in our heart. What is there in our heart? The doubts. So, that how those doubts have come? Because of ignorance. That means because of not having this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So what we are supposed to do now, we need to destroy those doubts. We need to cut them into pieces by the weapon of knowledge. Jnana Shinatmanagam. So that's why it is the weapon of knowledge. Jnana Shinatmanagam. So, Chitvainam Samshayam Yogam Atisto Uttista Bharata. So now we be situated in this yoga and stand up and fight. Uttista Bharata. Yoga Matisto Uttista Bharata. That's what Krishna is teaching us, that this is the importance of this knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very, very important. All these slokas in the almost 1/3 of this 4th chapter we studied in each and every sloka. Krishna has given us the importance of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Glorifying Bhagavad Gita itself brings us so much happiness. So, because it's all this knowledge has come from Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge. Armed with yoga, O Bharata, stand and fight. That's what Krishna is teaching. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 4th chapter of this Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of transcendental knowledge. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita that from wherever our mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, we must withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self. So that's what we are going to do right now. This chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is a very, very important task in our life, daily life. So because this practice over a period of time actually is going to make our mind only focus on Krishna only. It's not going to go anywhere else. So let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It will take 15 minutes. We will chant 2 rounds. Roughly it will take 15 minutes. So let us focus wherever our mind goes, bring it back and focus on the transcendental sound vibration. So sit straight, don't look at any other directions, and simply chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus. So that's what Krishna is asking us to do. So everything we will follow exactly what Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita. So that way we are literally following Krishna's instructions. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nityanamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Subir Mishra Prabhu, Munmun Mataji, Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu, Chitra Kamal Mataji and Hina Mataji, Savita Mataji, and Hema Parmeshwar Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna.
There are no questions, Guruji, so far. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I see some new devotees also today. Ganesh Urupa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. It's nice you are able to join Zoom again. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Good to join. I am in Bangalore now. So I connected Wi-Fi here, college Wi-Fi.
Okay, is it working now?
That's very good. Data. I told you now.
Yes.
So now it's working with the Wi-Fi connection.
Very nice, Prabhu. Yeah,
Prabhu.
So everything you understood today, Prabhu?
Yes. All three modes of material nature is acting for the action. We are not the doers.
We are not the doers.
We are only desiring to act, Prabhuji.
That is correct.
So the three modes of nature will act.
That's it. Modes of nature
is under the direction of Lord Krishna.
Yes. So when we understand it, we are freed from the modes of nature. That's it.
Modes of nature. Okay, Prabhuji. But still we have to act.
For Krishna. We have to desire. We have to desire to please Krishna. That's it. Yes.
Desire to please Krishna.
That is correct.
Okay,
we will do Krishna. We will do all that. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, what is the shloka? Which one? That
you ask me, Prabhu. I will send you. I will update you, Prabhu. It is in the 7th chapter. It comes. Sloka number 16 and 17, like that. So 15, 16 slokas. Yes, Prabhu. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Aharyat Brahmano Vidu. So you can look at in the 7th chapter, Prabhu. 7th chapter. In the middle of 7th chapter. 15th or 16th sloka. Yes, Prabhu. 16th, yeah.
But Lord is Prabhuji. Lord, He creates all of us, he says, no, in one sloka, but the Atma is always there existing.
That is correct.
There is something like some,
yes.
But the Atma is not created by him, he says, no. But once
Atma is always there.
I am the creator, he says, no.
Yeah. Atma is always there.
Existing.
Both Atma and Prakriti, everything with the Anadi, Ubhavapi. Prakriti. So Anadi means they are beginningless.
But he is the one manifesting and unmanifesting, no, Lord.
Everything is under Krishna's control. That's what we need to know.
But the manifesting and unmanifesting is doing, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Krishna is doing it. He's pervading this entire universe. Yes,
and in the unmanifest state, they are all sleeping, huh?
Yeah, that's those slokas. I think what you can do is that you can go over past YouTube lectures, that 7th chapter. 16, 17 slokas, then you will get it, Prabhu. If
Okay, Prabhu.
you in our YouTube channel, if you go to this lecture, then you will understand everything, Prabhu.
Everything. Okay.
So,
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
It is 8th chapter. I said 7th chapter. It's not 7th chapter. It is 8th chapter.
Okay.
So 8th chapter attaining the Supreme. So there only Krishna is in the 17th, 18th slokas. Okay, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Barka Gupta Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, I can't speak so much English, but I feel very good when I listen this Bhagavad Gita shlokas.
Yes, Mataji. So what is your question, Mataji? You said that you can't?
I can't speak so much English, so
Oh, okay. No problem, Mataji. But you understood everything, correct? Whatever I spoke, you understood.
yes, I understood everything. I feel very good when I listen this.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Pramila Mataji, Hare Krishna. Are you able to unmute?
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, I don't have any questions as such because I understood that we need to just surrender to Lord Krishna and everything will be taken care.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. But one thing I would like to know is if I have to learn chanting, I have to see the recording or how is it, Guruji? Because this is my
Yeah,
first...
you can every day when you join, we are chanting over a period of time, you will get that experience. And I have also explained that in some of the lectures how to do that chanting. Maybe I will try to do that in the coming lecture also, explain how to do that. Then you can follow that instruction. And every day after the class also, we are chanting 2 rounds. So that way you can chant. Yes, Mataji. Over a period of time, you will know. I will explain again, Mataji, maybe how to do that everything.
Sure, Guruji.
So
Sure.
when you come, maybe tomorrow after the lecture, I will explain. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare
So
Krishna.
you are connecting from which place, Mataji?
Bangalore?
Oh, very nice, very nice. So you recently joined our WhatsApp group in Bangalore, WhatsApp group, Mataji? You are there?
Yes, from yesterday.
From yesterday, yeah. Sasireka Mataji, you must have spoken with her. Okay.
Yes, I didn't get any call from her. I heard that she's been to Tirupati.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's going to Tirupati. Yes. Today.
Yes.
Today she's not here. Yes.
Yeah, so they just sent me a message and they said if there is any doubt, you can, just...
So from where, which part of Bangalore you are from, Mataji?
Jayanagar.
Okay. You said Vijayanagar?
Jayanagar.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, very nice, Mataji. Yeah, we have a lot of devotees from that area also. So, yeah. So you please continue to join. You will understand the complete knowledge. So that way, yeah, I will also visit Bangalore. When I come, we can meet all the devotees. Yes, ma'am.
Sure, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Thank you so much.
Yes, Mataji. By Krishna's mercy, we finished the 4th chapter today successfully. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Really interesting Bhagavad Gita classes are going on. And,
Yes, Prabhu.
in today's sloka, really main sloka, in which Krishna is saying that Uttist,
Yeah.
पढ़ने के लिए तैयार हो जाइए. Really, wonderful class, and we are enjoying the class. Thank you, Guruji, for all this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam,
Thank you for
Mataji.
the session today, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you so
Mataji.
much.
It's
Pranam
Krishna's
Guruji.
mercy. Pranam, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Today is a big Ekadashi.
Yes,
Yes. So Guruji, today it was my takeaway that we need to cut off this roots of
Yes.
our thoughts
We need to cut
and
all
of our attachments with this weapon of knowledge and detach ourselves from this worldly matters.
Exactly, Mataji. Exactly. That's what we
Yes.
should.
So the analogy of the banyan tree with its root upwards. So the tree generally has its roots downwards and the branches are there upwards. So the roots of the branches we need to cut off, which is inverted at present.
Yes, yes, that's correct.
So it is an inverted, it is the inverted root which is now upwards and the branches are downwards, which make us attached to these earthly matters.
That is correct. Yes, Mataji. That's what we should do. So
Yes, Guruji. Thank you for all your guidance.
Just,
Thank
trying
you for...
Yes, Mataji. I'm just trying to maybe share a picture of banyan tree. So, yeah.
Guruji,
Yes,
it is there in that Bhagavad Gita, I think, as it is.
Yeah. Yes, yes, Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you. It was very nice learning that our thoughts also need to be cut off by the weapon of knowledge. And our attachment to this worldly matters needs to be cut off. We need to be detached.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji, for reminding us daily. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
It's a wonderful class, Guruji. I have missed 2-3 classes because of some unforeseen reasons. But it is always nice to be in your company, Guruji. It's a wonderful learning. Thank you very much, Guruji. I don't have any question for today. It's the mercy of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
For Delhi group, we are discussing. I know you said you are become some kind of important role in your job, and I don't know if you are able to join. So then, whenever you can join, Prabhu. I will add you into that group, Delhi group.
Okay, Guruji.
So it is just to Prabhu, discuss about how to bring more devotees from Delhi.
What is the name of the group? What is the name of the group?
I will add you into that.
Right.
It's just created a core group where we are discussing about how every weekly once Wednesday after our Bhagavad Gita class. Yes. So if you are able to join that day, it will be a good Prabhu. So we are like in Bangalore right now, we have more than in Bangalore we have more than 100 devotees, like in WhatsApp group. Last 2 months we added because Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu, like Timir Prabhu, he he found a way to do Facebook ad, and with that, a lot of new devotees are joining. So we can do the same thing in Delhi also. So that way, the number of devotees can increase in our WhatsApp group. So new devotees, they can also already now, I think more than 10, 15, close to 15 devotees from Delhi are already there in like watching, and they are in contact. So now we can increase also to hundreds, probably, if we do that. So then what I'm thinking, in February when I come to visit India, so at that time I will definitely plan to visit Delhi also. We can plan
Right,
something.
Guruji. Right, Guruji. Kindly do that. I will be doing the service to the best of my ability with the mercy of Krishna. Everything will be fine.
Yes,
Guruji.
if that works, then afterwards we can focus in Mumbai also, like that. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare.
Hare. आपका आशीर्वाद मिलता रहे. थैंक यू गुरुजी.
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्णा.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Palaniappan, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
So today is that reversed banyan tree is
Yes,
really the very, because I think banyan tree is the only tree is having additional roots. That is
Yes,
the thing. That is why that example has been taken.
yes, Krishna gave that example.
Yes, that is a real interesting thing to learn. That is the thing. And the sloka also was very much interesting, and the last sloka of the.
Yes, last sloka in the
Yes,
chapter. Yes.
yes, that is the thing. And yesterday I inquired around 25 people I could speak.
Oh, you
Myself,
spoke with 25, Prabhu, in one day. Very nice, Prabhu. I know it was very nice. You sent those lists. You made a very nice list. Yes, Prabhu. Okay.
That 25, initially I tried myself, but basically Matajis were not fully interested to give the answer. Then I told my daughter to talk to them. Then still some people are hesitating, because that nowadays that phone call means people are a little bit worried, it looks. Whereas all Prabhuji is answering, no problem. So out of 25, we could get around 10, 12 the answers. But two people, I think, already we know, Lalita Mataji is from Kumarasamy layout. She is regularly attending. And then one more we got on Savita Mataji. Savita Mataji is also from both are closer to us.
Oh, Savita Mataji from which place, Prabhu? Which place?
Jayanagar, 6th block.
You are closer to Jayanagar, Prabhu?
Yes, Jayanagar, JP Nagar, BTM layout. These three are closer.
Yeah, so, Pramila Mataji is also, she said that she's from Jayanagar only. And Chandrak, Hare Krishna, Pramila Mataji?
Yes, Guruji. I'm from Jayanagar, Edur Lake.
Edur Lake. Okay.
So a lot of devotees are there from Jayanagar area then. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Now it is 7. Including Pramila Mataji, it becomes 7 people in that area. Jayanagar, JP Nagar, and the BTM layout. About 7. We will try to find out. Some more we will try to find out.
Yes, Prabhu.
That way, all others are YouTube. Remaining people are listening to YouTube. And area also, I got it to some extent. We will see. And
okay.
Yeah, that is
I'll be
okay.
meeting Suresh Tabi Prabhu tomorrow morning my time. That is today evening India time. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Around 8 o'clock. In the temple, I asked him to come to them. He's already reached Houston, but I'll meet him tomorrow. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Today evening.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you for a wonderful class, Guruji. So happy to see the number of devotees in Bangalore growing, and
Yes,
also the great work being done by Paniappan Prabhu in calling and getting the areas. It'll be good to have us area-wise also, and we can always arrange meetings that way. We'll do that.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, Mother. Whatever we planned, I think Krishna's mercy. That's what. It's not we planned. Krishna planned. It's happening.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yes,
and so if Timir Prabhu sends me the
Tulsi
number,
Vilasa Prabhu is there right now. Maybe I think Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu, are you able to unmute Prabhu?
Oh, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhu, yeah, Sasireka Mataji will not be available for the next couple of days. You can send it to Sumati Mataji.
Okay. Actually, I was not sure whether Sumati Mataji will be like free or not. So I sent her a message asking if she is available, but I thought she was busy, so she might not. She hadn't get chance to.
Morning, I have not seen messages. I was busy with the household work. So I will see.
No, actually, I sent yesterday.
Okay.
I mean, yesterday, maybe like around, I think 36 hours before, Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Today morning.
Sorry, I did not see that. You can send me, Prabhu. You can
So
send
is there
me.
any problem, Mataji? Maybe Palniappan Prabhu's message also didn't come to you, correct? When we spoke yesterday. So there may
He
be.
said he had sent. I will check it up, Guruji. I think I should be getting, because other messages I am getting. Paniappan Prabhu's message I didn't get, nor did I get Timir Prabhu's. So I will check it up and see, and he can send. As I said, on Sunday I'm traveling, morning flight to Delhi and then Vrindavan and Mathura.
From Monday onwards, Sasireka Mataji can
yes.
do that. That's what she means.
Yes, Guruji.
We will plan Krishna's message. Okay, Mataji. So
Thank you for the class, Guruji. No questions and very important lessons being learned. Thank you, Guruji, as always, for your commitment and persistence in continuing the classes every day. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Sangeeta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam,
it is
Mataji.
a very important lesson learned today, and that doubts, which arise are just due to our ignorance and lack of knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So thank you so much. And the slok was also very important, and learning a lot from Bhagavad Gita. Thank you so
Bhagavad Gita
much.
is the king of knowledge, correct, Mataji? It's full of science. Unfortunately, they didn't teach us that way until now. That's the problem. Now we need to make sure.
And just ignore
ignorance.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you for the wonderful class.
Thank you.
Thank you for closing out chapter 4 for us, and now go back to chapter 5.
Chapter 5 is again full of knowledge.
Yes, it is good. I think it's a very important chapter, right? So, karma yoga, I think.
Karma yoga, action in Krishna consciousness.
Correct. Yes. So, thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. I don't have any questions. Thank you, Guruji. Okay. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Venkata Nagarjuna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. We completed successfully chapter 4 also, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
By God mercy. By God mercy. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guru. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Guruji Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you for the wonderful class, Guruji. And daily basis we are learning new things and enjoying the class. And daily basis some progress is there in my case also.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Krishna's mercy.
Thank you. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivash Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Sunil Shivash Prabhu. Chandrakanta Mataji. Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna
Very
Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
beautiful session. Really very important sloka. For all days, it is very much enlightening. All the devotees are asking questions. Question answer session. We participate and clarify our doubts. And it will be a great help to go into deeper and deeper by discussing and in different questions, what arises in our mind, and Krishna or Arjuna's that inquisitiveness, and it enables us also. So how far the questions, and really wonderful session. So you have tried our level best to be much more devoted to Lord Krishna and Gita class anywhere. As much we can attend, we will. If you try, you can. So many gurus, so many different analysis about taking interest to Gita. So different ways are there. So we have to take interest. Sadavan lavate jnanam. You are telling every day you are. That important is Sadavan. If you have that kind of interest, zeal, no siddhyati. Sada jadi asti vidyate tatheva no klishta trubhadya bhavati. So Sradha, Asakti, Ananda, Asti Kevalam Gita Jnani. So Gita Jnanam Ativa Madhura Evam. So Naisargika Sukham, Anitya, Nitya Sukham. So Paraman Chirantan Ananda, Chirantan Saspat Ananda, Nihitam Asti. So Tatheva, I am very much interested because you deliver regularly, inject in our mind, imbibe in our mind to be charged with the divine spark of the divinity, rather the Lord Krishna. So you are very much aroused from that kind of the miserable life, and you take us into the Goloka by your class. Really, I am very much indebted, Guruji, by saying this is not enough. The more and more you will involve, how it is a great example before our, as the great Guru Prabhupada has rendered a great service. How he has that kind of Shraddha. At this old age also, he moved all over the world and spread the message of Gita. It's not easy task. How far? It's a great lesson before us. If you feel, you can understand. And how he has translated so many books and clarified our doubts and everything, we can take more interest if you read. Really, I am very indebted, Guruji. So thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.